until the light of day. Lighthouse, oh lighthouse, keep me away from harm. Shine your light upon my path until I'm safely home.
So where is the new Dungeness Lighthouse and how do most people get there? Well, if you're not from the local Northwest, most people fly into Seattle. And then from Seattle, there's multiple ferries you can take across Puget Sound here that you then traverse your way over to Hood Canal, where you go across the Hood Canal Bridge. And then you'll follow Highway 101 up to the town of Sequim. And then from Sequim, this is where the lighthouse is at the end of this spit here. Across, this is the Straits of Juan de Fuca, and this is Canada and the San Juan Islands, and part of Washington State, Whidbey Island. So our departure to take us to the lighthouse happens to occur at 11:30 at night. And so here we are meeting our driver to load our equipment into the truck, and they're going to take us out to the lighthouse. Part of our duties here at the Lighthouse of Keeper is to raise the flags at 8 o'clock in the morning and bring them down in the evening. The morning sunrises here are gorgeous. What a beautiful day it's going to be. So one of our chores as a keeper is to give tours of the lighthouse. And so when you come inside the base of the lighthouse here, there is a place for people to sign in. And we have a small museum here. It tells you about the history of light keepers, a little bit about the lights. And then there's talk about the different lighthouses that were along the Pacific Northwest region here. And then when they're done looking at the museum here, then they're allowed to go up top to take a look at the view from upstairs at the lighthouse. So one of our duties is to operate the sprinkler system. To do that, they have all these banks of sprinkler heads, and we have to manually do them one at a time. We run them for 20 minutes. Let's give you a tour of the keeper's quarters where we live while staying here at the lighthouse. Cindy was walking the beach this morning and found this bottle with a note in it on the shore. So we're going to open it up and see what the content is. Cindy's working on getting it out. It's a Ziploc bag with a note in it. Very tough. Okay, the withdrawing of the note from the bottle.
All right, there it is.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
kid.
how cute.
Oh, it's a kid that did it. What's it say?
So it's hello, my name is Margot, and I have
A little brother.
a little brother. His name is Henrik.
Yep.
My mom's phone number. I have a phone number.
Okay, we have to call.
Please let us know if you find this.
On the second page is a smiley face.
Oh,
wait,
That must
I
be
want a
his
picture.
portrait.
Okay. Yes.
I just called Margot, who wrote the message in the bottle, and that was her mom, actually, and Bridget. And she put this message in a bottle in Port Townsend because they were visiting last Saturday, so it's been a week ago. Anyway, we're hoping that they text back later. Margot was not home, and when she gets home, we'll hopefully FaceTime so that she can see all of us six keepers and meet her and talk to her about her beautiful picture that she left in there too.
So let's go for a stroll on the beach at sunset. Enjoy the views. Let's take a few minutes and just tell you a little history about this lighthouse and also some information about the operation of lighthouses over the years. The original lighthouse, being constructed in 1857, it was 90 feet tall. Over the years, the tower deteriorated due to erosion and earthquakes, and in 1927, it was lowered to a height of 63 feet. So it was reduced by about 27 feet, and this is the height of it is today. In 1857, when the lighthouse was built, when it got foggy, they would ring the bell. And they would ring the bell 5 times, wait 10 seconds, and ring it 5 times. It was done by a mechanical mechanism. And when it didn't work, they had to do it by hand. So it was recorded that the lighthouse keepers, at one time, they had to do this for 24 hours before the fog lifted and they could get it fixed. Can you picture doing this over that length of time? They stopped using these bells because the surf would be so loud that the boats couldn't hear the bells, so they went to a steam whistle for many years. And then after the steam whistles, they went on to using a fog siren, which was big megaphones and big horns that you think of as a foghorn. And that would be run by diesel engines, eventually electric engines. And it was all done until about the mid-1980s, where they stopped foghorns here. So when you're in the area and you hear a foghorn, it's not coming from the lighthouse, it's actually boats communicating with other boats in the fog to kind of let them know that they're in the area. The Fresnel lens is named after the French inventor. It's a series of lenses and prisms that take and magnify the small light source into a large focus beam which can be seen from miles away. Current Optics is a rotating cast acrylic Fresnel lens. It has an automatic bulb changer that holds 5 replacement bulbs. If we look inside the lens, you can see the bulb that's lit up and you can see the 5 bulb changer. And so when a bulb goes out, it rotates and the next bulb in line lights up. So it's always got a bulb lit. So if you watch here, the way the light works here in the lantern room is it flashes every 5 seconds. And the way it does that is there's 6 panels to this 360-degree circle. And so every 5 seconds, one of those panels illuminates brightly. And then 5 seconds later, the next panel goes bright. And it does that 6 times as it revolves around one full turn. The 6 light beams can be seen rotating here about the tower and can be seen for as far away as 22 miles. This light was in the lantern room for about 10 years. And you can see here that this little teeny light bulb is what projects that light so far in the distance. Well, we're having some just beautiful weather staying here at the lighthouse. Another wonderful sunset tonight, out on the beach enjoying it. Setting over the Straits of Juan de Fuca, heading out towards the Pacific Ocean. Well, it's an absolutely another stunning morning with the sunrise. Hope you enjoy some of the sunrise pictures here. It's a great place to be. Bill this morning working on repairing the compass. Found signs of some strange creature that's been walking here on the beach. Alright, one of our duties here is to cut the grass, so it's time to grab our lawnmowers here. We've got weed whackers and all kinds of tools here that we need to do to maintain the yard, so it's time to go grass cutting. Another task we do as the lighthouse keepers here is we pick up the beach garbage. We walk the beach and pick up items.
I met your companion on the beach.
Oh, good. So he's here to pick it up from the Fish and Wildlife. So Cindy was walking the beach this morning and she came upon a second bottle that has a message in it. So let's see what the contents of it is.
My goodness, this is gonna take a while. Oh, there's more kids.
So it looks like a very long message. So the summary of the message is these are some children from British Columbia, and they have released over 200 bottles, and they record where the bottles are launched from and where they're retrieved, and they're documenting it. So we're going to let them know that we found it here at the lighthouse, and they can add it to their collection. There's a lightkeeper's logbook, and every day people fill out things that happen. This has been going on since 1994. While we were here, people contributed some things that happened, and I drew some artwork at the bottom of the pages, like the day we arrived at the lighthouse, the day we saw a seal on the beach, cruise ships going by, a red finch, a goldfinch sitting on a fence, submarines passing by, and the day we cut the lawn. Well, unfortunately, it's time for us to leave. We've had such a magical time here. And you can see that the trucks have arrived. The new people that are staying are unloading their stuff. Then we'll put our stuff in and we'll have a nice ride back to the where we were picked up. But if you ever have a chance to do this, it's just wonderful, magical. If you ever have the desire to be a lighthouse keeper, it's such a fun thing to do. Keep it on your bucket list. Until next video, so long.